If you're macho, if you're so sure that this is it, then this is not for you because you're just not ready to wake up. Hey, welcome aboard the Just TAi Now ship with your host Captin Naga. Today we're going to ramble on about Just TAi about psychedelics. I have some thoughts that's coming through me, and I just want to ramble on about it. So thanks for coming aboard, and let's go. Let's dive right in this. Psychedelics in the African American community is very, let's say, hush-hush, or not even hush-hush, dismissed from the mindset of the culture, kind of period. Period. You bring it up to some people, most time they don't even know what chemical or what plant you're talking about. Marijuana runs prevalent in the African American community, but what most don't understand is that marijuana is a psychoactive drug. The THC, that's the psychoactive property in the marijuana, alongside all the other beneficial cannabinoids and the CBDs and everything that we've been learning so much about. But psychedelics like the LSD and the N,N-dimethyltryptamine and the psilocybin and the psilocybin, those are just completely unknown. Ibogaine was on peyote for the Native Americans. Mention this to anyone in the African American community and you'll draw a huge blank. Like for me, I didn't know anything about psychedelics until literally about 2 years ago. Then I researched for about a year, and magically 2 tabs came my way. But before then, I was on a spiritual track. I was learning all the alchemy and learning how to become my best version of myself, and bringing down the higher force. So when I was introduced and was learning about psychedelics, I was like, oh, this is the ticket. But I really still didn't get a sense because I had no experience and I had no friends to, hey, what do you think about this? How was your experience going through this? I had no one to go to. So for me, I was like all right, let's go to this forbidden zone. Let's do it. But little did I know that I was right. And that's what surprised me a lot. For me, I was right. I didn't lose my mind. I did want to climb trees. But for me, I always loved climbing trees. I was the monkey boy, the monkey kid. So if you're macho, if you're so sure that this is it, then this is not for you because you're just not ready to wake up. And I'm not saying psychedelics is the do-all, solve-all problems, because you must implement discipline and reading other people's experiences, and not just on YouTube and everything, but read books. There's plenty of books out there on the psychedelic community. So do your thing. So the psychedelic community in the African American community is, better yet, almost non-existent, as we were just tying about. But it's so beneficial. During my first trip, one of the first thoughts I had was, oh, I want to write a book. Oh, I know what the white people have now. Now I know why they're so relaxed in life and always like, hey, why are you so worried about that? The African American community is very traumatized, and it's apparent in our music. I love the music, but when I listen to it, it's so much pain in it. It's so much pain that we just don't know how to get rid of. And we're finally finding our way, but we're finding it in clothes and down in our own, well, nobody owns women, but down in beautiful African American women. We're calling them bees and hoes and everything. And it's so slipped into the language that we changed up the language to fit what we really mean. Now when some people call people bees, they like, hey, you know what I mean. And the girl like, you don't even gotta over explain yourself. But that comes more, but that's very good. But when you're just saying it and you don't really know what's behind the scenes, I believe psychedelics open your mind up to, not even open your mind, they reveal to you, they pull back the veil on what's really going on. And there are many people that have pulled back this veil, and then they're bringing back all these tools to control us and saying, yeah, I know they're gonna like this, it's human, it's in our programming. So they're bringing out all this stuff to traumatize us. And what we have to do is untraumatize ourselves by learning about all these entheogens that have been used in even our own country, in Africa, all the different countries. As mentioned before, they have hundreds of different plants that are used for the hunt or to dig deeper in themselves or to clear out some traumas. Go to the ayahuasca ceremonies in Peru. They're becoming a big thing now. The ayahuasca is called the vine of the soul. These people out here in the Amazon, they found a way to combine a root with a plant that contains DMT, and the root has the MLA inhibitor in it so that you can ingest it and you meet Mother Ayahuasca or the Mother Spirit and takes you on plenty of journeys. Just TAi. I'm gonna talk about that more in another video. But for me, I'm just saying, I'm not condoning the use of drugs, but do your research on psychedelics because it is found everywhere and it does not make you go crazy. Look at me. I'm just insane. Ah! But hey, go insane in an insane world. That's how I look at it. Shouts to your mate Tom. But that's all I have right now. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and we'll have more videos coming daily. Don't forget that for a limited time only, I'm selling some Just TAi shirts, calling it the classic attire for you classic Tai'ers out there. I'm only gonna be out there for a couple more days. But we all TAi, but do we really TAi? I'm not sure. Hey, Captin Naga, signing out. Peace.